So yeah, welcome to the Anispective cast, where we've changed the opening and you can't stop us. You will never be able to stop us. It will stay changed forever, and you'll like it.
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit in the previous part, but yeah, the new theme is great.
Yeah. New theme is really good. I probably should have started with that, because I had stuff I wanted to talk about with that. But yeah, new theme is great. It's really cool. Like, a lot of the visuals are like... That's the thing, it's like, this episode specifically is like... The tone is just so different immediately. This feels so much more, like, serious and, like, weighty, you know? They're, like, taking their time to really focus on things, like... This doesn't feel like a Monster of the Week thing anymore. They're, like, all in on anime. This is just full-on shonen now.
I mean, kinda. This whole thing with the city seems kind of unnecessary, ultimately.
Kind of, it's like, yeah, we're building up new villains, we're, like, getting character arcs done. We go into the update, there's, like... They're going all in on, like, very specific imagery. And it's like, oh, yeah, it's the rivals together. And, like, you have, like, Yoshino with, like, the thorns around her and stuff. And, like, just all these really cool shots. It's like, okay, this feels legit now. This feels way more legit than it did for early YouTube. This was one of the banger openings for Digimon fans. Even people that weren't into Digimon liked it. It's a good song. It really is.
It's way better than the first one.
Wait, did I not... Wait.
Not get any screenshots of it or anything.
Oh no, did I not save the screenshot? Oh shit. Hang on, was it... Oh no, did I fuck up? Crap, I thought I fucked up.
Bummer.
Yeah, because this is that, that's that, this, yeah? Yeah, no, I just fucked up, okay. Oh, but yeah, I just want to point out that it's like, in the opening, there's just a random shot of the freaking Royal Knights.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If, I don't know, I guess if, for any future viewers, if you want to see what we're talking about, pull up the video and watch it while you listen.
Yeah, I guess... Yeah, sure. It's just the opening. It's a banger anyways. It's super worth it.
Yeah.
It's like, we get shots of our characters, and we see, like, straight up, like, Omnimon and Craniumon, like, matched together before a shot of, like, all the Royal Knights standing on, like, a cliffside. And it's like, if you notice, the only ones that are not shaded out are, like, Omnimon, Gallantmon, freaking, like, what's the R1? Omnimon, Gallantmon, Magnamon, and freaking, like, crap, something. Yeah, it's like,
I'd help you out, but I don't know.
Yeah, Dynasmon and Crusadermon, those are the ones, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. So it's like, they have 5 of, like, the 13 or some crap.
After Frontier, it'll be so weird seeing Crusadermon and Dynasmon again.
Yeah, and they're just unshaded because every other Royal Knight on that cliff is just now being revealed. This is like the introduction to everyone else, seemingly. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So it's like, you don't see Leopardmon, you don't get to see Ulforce Vitramon. Freaking, like, Craniumon gets spoiled in the opening, but no, you don't even get to see him after the fact. Same for Alphamon, you don't even get to see him. It's like, I don't think Examon's in the background, but yeah, you're definitely not seeing him right now.
If Examon was on that screen, you'd notice him.
Yes.
Examon's huge.
Jeez. So this is where a story really picks up, and you'll be surprised where it goes. Not sure out the full quality of the drawing, but I remember liking it. Yeah, so far this seems good. Not sure if all the Royal Knights were even around during this point. Yeah, we might be missing a few, but it's most of them.
Yeah.
This is only 2006. Yeah. Because
It does.
Examon
How
might
many?
not even be a thing yet.
Maybe. How
Yeah,
many
no
episodes
Jesmon
is?
either.
How many episodes is this? Like 60 or so?
Yes, I think it's like
Okay.
straight up 60. So we're at literally like 48. Oh, never mind. We are like zooming up on the like. Holy crap! All right, because this is
Okay,
like
so we're
episode 30.
yeah, so we're like in sort of the it's the shortest series. Yeah, I feel like sorry for caps. I feel like we're in like the end game of the series, and it's like I've been enjoying Savers as a whole more than Frontiers. Like I don't even hate
Yeah,
Frontier or anything. It's just
I think it's just that last arc that really soured us on it really hard.
yeah, I mean unless they just start losing all their fights out of nowhere, like say
Yeah.
yeah, Savers is consistent in like having fairly good episodes.
Yeah, I feel like so far is a very consistent 7 to 8 out of 10 Digimon series.
That's fair.
It's like since we introduced Karada, it's been like going more towards 8 than a 7. I think
Yeah.
that's like yeah.
Unlike a certain other series, we have a villain to fight against for the most for like the end part of the series.
How wild is it that, like, compared to that series, which will not be named, Karada somehow feels like the more, like, realized, like, empathetic character?
It's because Karada has had moments on screen other than just a few seconds every now and then.
It's because he's actually like, yo, what? I want to do this because of this reason. I'm like, yeah, I understand that motivation. I don't agree, but I understand why you'd think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Lion tried to maul me. Let's murder them all. Some people don't care for it because it's a bit different as a fully character focused, but it's a fun and consistent show. Yeah. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So so yeah, they're heading in the direction Bancho Leomon pointed them, and they come across a giant Digimon, and it's Eldoradimon.
I
And what?
as soon as they get told, I just want to ask, like, is the whole deal with Baronmon here kind of like, is this the most racist it's been so far? Because it feels like we're approaching that edge, you know? We're
What?
because it's like we go to El Dorado and it's like there's this Baronmon, which is like, you know, clearly like I think it's based on like Aztecs or Native Americans or whatever. And he just kidnaps them immediately. He's like, oh yeah, time to execute you. And you look over, he's just got Sephicmon on the drums, who's already kind of like yikesy in a way.
I didn't notice Sepicmine.
It's like, oh, all right, but you know, it's just Digimon, and you see, it's maybe I'm just overthinking, but like the Pixiemon come out and they're literally holding spears, and it's like, okay, all right, maybe we should dial it back a little. No, man, I don't think they're crossing a line, but like, yeah, they're getting a bit close. They're getting a bit closer than I'd expect. That's kind of overthinking it, bro. Yeah, it's because I won't like just say anything that's like crazy, but it's like, yeah, no, man.
Oh, he's an armor level. I didn't know that.
Oh, Baramon,
Yeah.
or I guess Baramon.
Yeah, Barrowmon. I don't know. I'm trying to find like
Oh
like
man.
information on what his design is based on.
If it would be surprising to me if he was based on like I think like Indian mythology, like actual India or something. Because he does kind of have that like feel about him, like well, they're like I want to say demons. I don't know. I'm not an expert. that might actually be what they're like going for. But it's like,
Yeah.
no.
Barong is a panther-like creature and character in the Balinese mythology of Bali, Indonesia.
Okay, yeah, I was close. Because, like, isn't Indonesia near India?
I have no idea.
Okay,
He's the
yeah, yeah.
king of the spirits, leader of the hosts of good, and enemy of Rangda, the demon queen and mother of all spirit garters? Is that what that says?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That's cool. I like that. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's just the writers going like, we need like a mythological looking Digimon
We
or
need
whatever.
a legendary city to shove all the all the more mythical Digimon in.
Yeah, because he's surround. The Pumpkinmon are kind of out of place, but like
Yeah,
I don't
they
know,
feel very out of place.
the Pixiemon feel about right.
Yeah. No, it's. I'm definitely overthinking it. I'm overthinking it hard.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like, oh, it's a trap, and they tied up our heroes and their Digimon, and they're going to execute them.
They're like, okay, yo, what? To be fair, at least like Barramon is like, hey, these Digimon are cool. We should just give them a chance to be with us and not just die.
Yeah, although I don't know, it's just, in this situation, I'm just like, Agumon shoot like a weak fireball at the ropes of the human characters, or Lalamon shoot it with seeds or something. Somebody do something.
I forget how, but they do get out pretty quickly.
Kamemon.
Oh yeah.
Kamemon. It's implied that Kamemon probably used like his disc thing to cut the rope.
No, wait, that's a Guapamon. Kaimon's the turtle.
You're right. I don't know. It doesn't show. They get out off screen.
Okay, makes sense.
He might have just snuck up and untied the rope.
Yeah, there could have been a better way to trap them. Yeah. So it's like, they just do the thing. It's like, oh yeah, sacrifice these tamers to freaking Cerberusmon of all things.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, just open the gate. There's a Cerberusmon. It'll just attack them while they're like tied to pillars.
I love that it just charges at Yoshino, and she's like, wait, why me first?
Yeah. And then after they get out of the ropes, it keeps going after her. And she's like, are you serious?
Yeah. They do have a fun little bond, which is kind of a weird recurring thing this episode that I hope they stick with, where Masu tries to punch Cerberusmon and he just dodges out of the way because he's a big fast Digimon, right?
Yeah.
So it's like he charges at Yoshino and she uses her little tiny coat, which is adorable by the way, to just Toro bull him away and distract him so Masu can run up and punch him in the back. And it's yeah, teamwork, She creates a little opening for him to power up.
Yeah, she throws her jacket on his face and you can't see. Never mind that he has other eyes on his shoulder pads.
Never mind the other two heads.
Yeah, don't worry about those.
Oh man, he's still gonna be baby shacked by a champion level man. Oh man, that would have been so disappointing.
Oh, also, even before Kamemon showed up, it's revealed that the old guy is there too.
Yeah, old man's here, and he's like, hey, I journeyed far and wide to find Yggdrasil, and I just ended up here and got captured.
Yep.
And that's the story. It's a whole flashback. Kind of like how funny Yoshi Lazy says in the last episode of the training, and this complaining about being targeted. Yeah, it's Yoshio's not the strongest character, but she has her moments.
She has a lot of character. I can't argue that, but it's I don't know. Sometimes it seems ridiculous where it's just okay, we need to get stronger so we can save everyone or whatever. And Yoshino's on the sidelines whoa, whatever, go, guys. And it's like,
yeah.
okay, do you just not care?
Also, like the Tomo lawyer comment. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, yeah. He's like, hey, shouldn't we be able to call our lawyer or something?
Yeah, just like,
It
because here's
feels
the
like
funny thing. It's
it,
like,
it,
yeah,
it feels like a dub line.
it really does. But the thing is it's like, it's goofy until it works, right? Because there's a
Yeah.
non-zero chance they'll be like, oh, is that a human thing? And they're like, okay, fine, you may select a lawyer, and that, like, buys them time or whatever. Oh, man. But yeah, they take care of server spawn, and they, like... That's not what I wanted to click. And they, like, learn about, like... Sorry, they don't defeat Cerberus, I should say. That doesn't happen. Because they punch him, and then Baronmon is like, oh, hey, Masaru, you have, like, the same color Digisoul as that man. Oh, we need to study this for future science. I need to make a Baron Von Creepy joke here. I need to joke about my friend sharing the name of this Digimon. I need to get just one in.
And then we flash back to Suguru punching the ground and making water explode out of it.
He just punches the ground and makes a geyser and, like, saves their city from the desert? Okay.
Eldoradimon, like, can't move very well or something, and he's stuck in a desert.
It's hard to say, because they say he, like, saved him from the perils of the desert or something specifically, and it seems like he's getting stuck in the sand, but he also might be dehydrated? It's hard to know for sure, yeah.
Well, yeah, because he's stuck in the sand, and as a result, he's, like, dying of, like, thirst and, like, heat.
Yeah, because that was weird to me, because it's like, isn't this thing like a mega? Like, how is it stuck by the desert? It's like, I guess, it just needs water.
It's also got a gigantic city on its back.
Yeah, they do mention because of the desert and because of, like, the giant city on it couldn't make it through or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be old. Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, it's like Digimon World, your stats go down when you get too old. He might be about to die in turtle years. So he'll probably be another, like, couple hundred till he goes. He's so close to death's door.
But yes, Suguru punches the ground, creates a geyser, and fills up the desert with water. I'm sure this will not negatively affect the ecosystem in any way whatsoever.
It'll be fine. Listen.
It'll be fine.
We know that Malakarimon loves the desert, and he also loves water, but he hates walking, so this is perfect. But yeah, meanwhile, in Karada's lab, where he does whatever the crap this is.
Yeah, they're in like Saiyan healing pods.
Why do they have to be naked?
I don't know.
Is it just for the fan service every time?
Maybe.
Karada gave himself a show. Yes! That's the thing, because he's doing his whole mad scientist thing, and it's like, the girl is just, constantly, like, in this little weird ball position, calling herself, or, like, whatever, to, like, make sure he doesn't see. And the other guys just do not give a crap.
Yeah, of course they don't. They're just like, whatever, man.
Yeah, and Karada's just hamming it up, and it's like, alright. Men, women, he likes them all.
Nah, I think it's the opposite. Like, I think Karada just doesn't give a crap. Like, I don't believe for a second that Karada's looking at them like, yes. Like, I have them naked in my test tubes or whatever. It's like, he don't care. He's a man of science. He's like, he's just like, yeah, I'm going to make them into Mega Digimon.
Oh, man.
I do so much evil science.
So random nitpick, why does the girl still have her lipstick? Wouldn't that like wash off or something?
I don't know, man.
Because they're in the water, right? They're in the weird like breathing liquid from Evangelion.
Yeah.
Like, should that like should your makeup just like you know?
I don't know.
I know that was weird to me. Because we see her like put it on. It's not like a part of her like like character or something. It's not like something that's just there. Like she has his red lips. Like this is something she has to apply.
Yeah. I
But
don't know, but
yeah,
yeah, Bird Boy is just like, look, we need to be stronger so I can beat Masaru. I hate him so much. And then Kurata's like, I can make you stronger, but will your bodies be able to endure it? And he's like, yes. And then he fills the tubes with like sinister liquids that turn them into megas.
He fills the tubes with Sunny D, and you know what? They hate caffeine, so that really doesn't gel with them. Wait, no, that'd be something else. They hate the power of the sun.
Sunny D is like a fake orange drink. It doesn't have caffeine
They hate
in
the
it.
Sugar. There we go.
Okay.
I was thinking orange soda for some reason. I think I was thinking Fanta. Yeah, screw it. He fills it with Fanta.
Yeah. Either way, it's like, okay, yeah, give us the procedure. And then he's like, okay, when they wake up, they'll be super strong. And then we don't see them again until the end of the episode where they're like, hey, we didn't die and now we're stronger.
They just feel it with the goop from Pokemon the first movie when Mewtwo's in the tube.
I mean, it's the same breathing experiment liquids, whatever.
Yeah, did Kurata steal this research from Giovanni? With
Yes.
the side of evil Digimon data? Yes.
So I hope whatever they turn into now looks cooler than what they used to turn into.
So I saw the next episode preview. We see what one of them presumably is, and it is a normal mega level. We're just, we're done with the dumb tubes and stuff. They're just gonna turn to a really strong mega Digimon.
Cool.
And you know what? I'm fine with that. That's perfect. Let's go. Fit with the Samuel Digimon data. Yeah, I'll say they're cooler. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised they didn't just do that from the start, but screw it. Whatever. Now we're in the, like, true forms.
Kurata probably needed to collect more Digimon data and, like, develop the evolution juice.
Yeah, I guess the implications that it's like we need some way to visually show that they're armor forms, but they're like beyond the normal parameters or something. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back at the Turtle City, Gizamon XT are just appear out of nowhere to attack the city.
Yeah, they just randomly attack. It's like, oh no, we need to deal with this fast, and they just do. It's like, okay, cool. Wait, no, there's one more we needed to deal with.
Yeah, we'll deal with these three with our megas. Oh no, they were a distraction. There's a fourth one back at the city trying to like kill Eldoradimon. And they're like, oh no, we can't reach it in time. And then all of a sudden, oh god, with Ikuto and a crapload of Ninjamon appear out of nowhere and slice it to pieces.
You know what? I shouldn't be fine with this. I'm pretty fine with it. There's like a billion of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say there are they're all champions, but there are a ton of them.
That's what proud how goofy this image looks.
Yeah,
they're all doing the little like goofy like parachute thing with the cloth where they're holding it with their like toes, but they're all like glaring at the screen with the biggest frown.
Yeah, they're super serious.
They're so done with shit.
This type of Digimon it's just always been weird to me. Like the ball Digimon.
The ball.
It like this, like the Mamemon evolutions, like Nanimon, like they're all weird.
They're about to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Oh man. I hope we get Prince Mamemon this series. He just does something dumb.
I do wish so like the implication of what their attack name is like supposedly they pull out all their swords and cut the Gizmon XT to pieces. They don't do that. They just kind of glide by it and it falls apart as they call out their attack name. But
yeah.
it would have been cool to see them all like drop they drop their parachutes, they all whip out their swords, and they all like do a bunch of slashes on him.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, he does look like a Kirby enemy.
Oh, man. Listen, you suck him up, you get the sword power. You don't get the shuriken power, you get the sword, as is tradition.
I was gonna say, there is a ninja power.
Yeah. No, they just give you the sword, because everything gives you the sword. Even when you don't want... It's either sword or cutter.
Yeah. But yeah, Ikuto lands and he's like, hey, so we said we need to get stronger, and to me that means having a lot of friends, so I brought a lot of friends.
I love his logic.
It's like, okay, fine. How are you gonna get your mega though?
I legitimately thought he was gonna find some way for them to like gain megas, and he's gonna be like, okay, yeah, you need to go to this place and you can train here. And it's like, no, he just bamped out and got reinforcements, and you know what, fair enough.
Who knows? Maybe Ikuto received ninja training while he was there, and he gained his mega, and we're just not seeing it yet. Because I'm pretty sure Ravemon is in the new opening.
Oh yeah, and he's paired with Rosemon for some reason. Okay, sure. I guess we gotta pair the R2 together somehow.
Yeah, that's just because Yoshino and Ikuto like it pairs off Toma and Masaru at the first part. And then it pairs off Yoshino and Ikuto as the second pair.
I should mention, also, yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if Ravemon appears and he's like small like Rosemon is.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that could be another reason.
Ravemon's gonna be like the small, like fairly normal sized quick ninja type for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
He's gonna be so freaking cool, though. Oh, man. Yagarasumon may not have been able to do much. He might not have gotten many moments, but you know what? He'll get something. Yeah,
he did pretty alright in the moments he had.
So I do want to mention... There is one other thing to this, which is the pairing between Master and Toma. That'll be important. Yeah, that seems... Because it's like Hero Rival, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do...
red-blue thing.
I do mention we do cut back at some point. And it's like, oh yeah, we finally get to see what Kurata's working on. Hey, Lucky, do you recognize what this Digimon is?
Oh, yeah. Belphemon.
Yup. Yes, Strim. I was hoping you'd recognize it.
I didn't at first because I wasn't looking at it too closely, but then you were like, hey, what is it? And I looked at it again. Yeah, it's Belphemon.
Yeah, just straight up. It's like, yeah, as soon as I saw him, like, okay, yeah, that's how. This was spoiled so hard by the card game. And now I'm just looking back at the card game, and it's like, was this being in the Royal Knights set also a spoiler for the Royal Knights appearing? I guess so, huh?
I guess so.
It spoiled it so hard I didn't even notice how much of a spoiler it was. Pretty noticeable now, but yeah, this is new back in the day. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, it'd be like, oh, what the crap is this thing? What's in this tube? There's so much mystery and intrigue. What's he working on that he's doing all this data for? And he looks at, and he's like, yeah, you'll be the one to make my dreams a reality or something. And it's like, because it's the sloth one. It's all about sleep. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, until it's not.
Yeah, until it wakes up and then it becomes a problem.
Yeah. Also, the first time we see Belphemon in the tube, it's completely silhouetted. Like, there's no details you can make out except for its silhouette.
Yeah. I just looked and I just saw the shape and I'm like, okay, yeah, no, that's Belphemon. Man. the card game spoiled this crap so hard. It spoiled it so hard, though.
Yeah.
It's
But
like,
yeah, that's
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Why does Belphemon interact with freaking Karada? Why is that a thing on his Tamer card? I don't know, man. I guess we'll find out.
Guess we'll find out.
Jeez.
But yeah, that's pretty much the episode.
Pretty much. Man, now I'm really curious what the fuck the deal is with that our card game spoiler. Cause there is a thing where it's like Belphon shows up and he's consistently in a bunch of lore entries and stuff. Like, oh yeah, when Belphemon appears, he like has these attacks where anything that's ultimate or weaker cannot survive this. And I'm like, okay, what the crap? Who's he gonna kill?
Everything.
Cause like everyone's at Mega now except for like Ikuto and freaking Chromon, so who's gonna die?
Belphemon will genocide the entire digital world, but because he doesn't erase their data entirely, they can reincarnate, so they'll be fine.
Oh my god.
And the heroes will be fine because they're megas. Or
He'll
ultra
destroy
even.
the digital world and will be like, oh wait, never mind, it was actually fine. He just made it invisible. We just can't sense it anymore. What a plot twist. Holy, we rag on Ghost Game so hard even when we're not talking about Ghost Game.
I mean, I like the episode we're about to talk about.
Yeah, oh man.
Because stuff is happening.
So yeah, do we have anything else to say about this one? I like this one. This is cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We finally see what he's using the thing for. He wants to wake Belphemon, and that's a problem.
I'm sure everything will go fine.
Watching his episode 1 be a continue. Been waiting for his stuff. Heck yeah. I do want to mention one other thing, is that, like, everyone's their new forms, and Karada very specifically says our next battle will be our last.
Yeah, because his intention is to destroy Eldoradimon, and that should be enough energy to finish whatever he's doing.
Listen, I feel fairly confident that specifically means that this is gonna be the last time we're gonna fight Karada. He's going to, like, go out horribly, and we're gonna start the Belphemon arc.
Could be, yeah.
That's, like, all this feels like to me. Like, there's no way. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad things are progressing like this. It's really cool.
Yeah.